They need to replace the old Note 13 lineup at some point. So, they are brewing the next mid-range Note series. Reports of the Redmi Note 14 Pro Duo are already popping up. And the newest one we saw is from Digital Chat Station. He left a pretty detailed note on his latest Weibo post. The focus of his leak was SoC information. By the looks of it, we'll find a Snapdragon 7's Gen 3 chip on both Redmi Note 14 Pro and Note 14 Pro Plus. He wasn't specific about the phones. But there is only one interpretation of the specs he mentioned there. One of the newer Redmi Note 14 Pro devices must have Snapdragon 7's Gen 3, maybe even both. This chipset scores mighty points on Geekbench due to its max clock frequency at 2.5 GHz. Curved edges for the screen are also a possibility. And like always, the Pro phones will be 1.5K resolution and above. He also believes Xiaomi's latest Pro smartphones have a flagship camera assortment rather than a mid-range one. So the 50MP outsole under the main lens may shoot with a high dynamic range and more light intake. But these weren't the only hints of it being a Redmi Note 14 Pro device. There were specs of a competing phone in the leak. A Snapdragon 7's Gen 2 and a Sony IMX882, LYT600, 3x periscope camera mean it's Realme 13 Pro Plus. If Xiaomi is to land a contender for this one, it's probably from their Redmi Note lineup. Of course, this is the closest interpretation of this leak we found online. There could be more to it than meets the eye.